Hi, this is Ronnie, and this is a scrapbook process video. And it's also for a challenge. And it was a challenge in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club party, and it was to do a layout of a screenshot. And my sister-in-law had just posted this a couple of days before for the 9th time, 9 years in a row. My nephew had gone to the bathroom in Walmart, and he was like 5 years old, and he took all his clothes off. They're piled on the floor with his shoes, and she gets down there with her cell phone, takes a picture, and puts it on Facebook. And every year that I saw it, I think, I'm going to scrapbook that. And I put it off, and I didn't ever scrapbook it until the screenshot challenge. Yeah, I couldn't resist, especially since she had just posted that, and I thought, that'd be a great one to scrapbook. And I am using the Boys Rule. It's a 6x6 paper pad. I don't have any of the larger sheets, but I do have the puffy stickers and a few other things, probably the ephemera. But that piece that's in the background, the kind of a dark blue with an even darker blue stars on it, I am not sure where that came from. It was just a piece of scrap that was in there, and it's pretty heavy, so I don't think it went with this collection. I'm sure I got it with something else because it don't feel the same text, the same weight as this does. And I am gutting. I didn't know if I'd need any more of that, and that one piece was all I had, and I already cut it in half once. So yeah, I gutted it just in case I needed it. And I'm going to gut it even more. That bigger piece that's in the background, I'm going to cut a little bit more out of there even, just to be on the safe side, just in case I need it. The Boys Rule paper, it is lighter, so I wanted something to contrast. And then I was looking through and I saw this stripe, and it goes really well with the background paper, which is one of the hot buys from Michael's, a pad that had, I think, 48 sheets. And I got for the background so I can use it on the backgrounds. And I'm going to make that one piece go farther. I'm going to cut it in half. Even though I could cut some more off that piece from the paper pad, that sheet, because it was a whole sheet, I'm going to cut that one in half, and then I won't be using as much. But I do like that yellow there, and I did think about using it, but I really like that tone on tone with the dark blue and the even darker stars. So I'm going to just use that side instead of adding the yellow to it. And I really like that striped paper too. It goes so well with that background. So I'm going to conserve there. I'm going to cut it in half and have it go behind the lighter blue paper and then come out at the other end and look like it's a longer piece. I am going to fiddle with that a minute. Yeah, it'll take me a minute to get it right. I'm cutting the fishtail banner out of that. I do like banners, and I do like banners on boys' layouts especially, and since it's a boys' layout, yeah, chances are I'm going to use a banner somewhere on that layout. I'm stretching it as far as I can and still be underneath the light blue paper, but I wanted it to look as long as possible. And I'm even gutting that just in case I need it. And that way I don't have to look. I think there's 2 of each paper in that paper pad, but that way I won't have to look and see if there's more. And I can just cut it out. And I think there is more. I think there was another sheet still. But I want to conserve, so yeah, I'm gutting it too. But the whole thing will be covered up with the photo, so you won't even be able to tell that I did any gutting at all. Most people that look at my scrapbook pages do not know the mechanics of that layout, and they don't know that I am gutting pieces of paper. They'll think it's all just cohesive and went together and nothing got gutted. I'm using my T-square ruler to make sure everything's straight, and that did take me a minute, so I cut that out. And I found that Hey Buddy in there, and it's the same color as the stripe, that puffy sticker. But if you look down on the bottom right, there's a light blue one, and that's what I originally planned on using because I want my title to be Hey buddy, your mom has a camera and she's not afraid to use it. Look out, Facebook. Yeah, it's a long title, but I don't have to put any journaling with it. And it's going to cover everything that needs to be told. And because in the screenshot it says 9 years ago, and so they do know it's been going on for a while, or at least the original is going on for a while. And something that old on Facebook, chances are it's been posted more than once, because usually they just show you something from like a year ago. And I've noticed if it says much longer than that, it's one of the ones I've seen several times over the years. And that die is from Stampin' Up. I think it's called Squiggly Shapes or something like that. And it has quite a few different shapes in probably 6. But I don't store them together. I think it even had a heart on there, and I store the heart with my heart, so I can just glance instead of going shuffling through a dozen different things to find a heart. I can look at the couple of sheets that I have hearts on, magnetic sheets that I have hearts on, and just pick what I want. So I don't store them where I can tell what exactly they are, but I do remember this one Stampin' Up. And that star punch is actually a corner punch, so you will see me going on the corners of that piece of paper because of the way it's shaped. But I don't think I've actually ever used it as a corner punch, like with a piece of paper or anything. I might have to try that. I bought it especially to have the stars, and some of those stars are just so tiny. They remind me of seed ticks. They are that tiny. But I ended up buying a star punch that was bigger, so I could have bigger stars to put on my scrapbook pages. But this time I wanted small. I wanted them to go on that wave and look like they're just, floating along on the wave. Yeah, I'm done. I glued them all down, and that was my intentions when I put the wave on there. And that little cutout says best kid ever, and I'm going to put a arrow there with it because he knows she posts it every year, and he's 14 now, and he just shakes his head and laughs because he knows his mama. And I think he'll like the scrapbook page. He looks at my scrapbook pages when he comes over. When I go to his house, he brings out his sketchbook and shows me all the sketches that he's done since the last time I came over. So me and him are kindred spirits when it comes to crafting artsy stuff. And I'm not sure, I must have missed gluing one of the stars down. It was loose. And I do use a Kleenex when I use a liquid glue, especially on something that small, because the Kleenex will pick up all the extra glue that comes out from the sides and won't leave a mark on your paper either. It grabs it all. I'm looking at the puffy stickers to decide if there's anything else I want to put on there. I think that's when I find that arrow and put it on there. I do pull some of the stars that's on there and mix them in with the stars that I already had. So I'm adding a different texture, and since they're puffy, they're not flat, so I'm adding that to the dimension to my page too. And there's the arrow, and you'll see that other sticker there, and I thought about using it, and it says little dude, but then I'll be introducing green into my layout, and I didn't have no green on my layout, so I decided that no, I wouldn't use it, even though I thought it was cute and I really liked it, that I wouldn't. And I'm using that Dylusions spray to sprinkle on there and add another color. I really thought it was darker than what it was. It's kind of a bright blue, and it's more of the medium color blue, but yeah, I was wanting the darker blue to go with my background there, but I like it, and it's already done. Can't undo it, so it's there. Oh, and that die set, it's cameras including a cell phone, and it's a tiny cell phone, but it is a cell phone. So I'm going to put it together. It comes with two pieces. It has the camera, and then it also has the screen. And so I cut the camera in the darker and then the screen in the lighter. and I'm going to use it for a little cluster down on the left hand side. And that cluster and the sprinkles was not on this layout when I posted it on Facebook in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. But the more I looked at it sitting there, the more I thought I needed something else. And first I put the sprinkles on thinking that would be enough. And no, a couple days later I decided I needed a cluster down in the left-hand corner. So I'm going to make a fishtail banner out of this one. I'm going to put a Tim Holtz staple in there. My mind went blank. A Tim Holtz staple in there. And also I wanted something to go behind there, and I'm trying to decide what kind of shape, if any, that I put there, or if I wanted to put another banner. And I finally decided I'd go with a circle and add a different shape to my layout, because the whole layout's kind of squares and rectangles except for the wave. And it worked out. I think it worked out pretty good having that circle there. And I think that's about it. I don't think I do much of else with this layout other than finish off that little cluster. And I do put some foam tape behind the little phone to give it some depth on the layout. But yeah, there's nothing else that goes on here. But you ought to check out the Redefined Creative website. Christina has the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And like I said, they have a party every month, and I really enjoyed myself. There was like 25 to 30 challenges, and you stayed busy, and you still have a whole week afterwards to turn in your challenges. And I did do, I think, one more layout that week and turned it in. But yeah, you've got time. There's people that do every single one. I seen a post this morning where somebody said that was the last one in the challenges from the party, and so she got them all done. Oh, I decided I needed some more stars here. I forgot about that. To go with the stars that's up above in the larger grouping. And I'm not putting this on the corner because I didn't want all of the stars to punch out. I just wanted a couple of them. And that really, this time, it's it. It's the end of my layout. And I want to thank you so much for watching. If you leave a comment below, I will get back with you and reply. I love the interaction of the comment section on YouTube. And if you like the video, please hit a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.